Hello. Welcome to Monday night. Well, welcome to my Monday night. You're watching this on Tuesday day or someday. Maybe you're watching it on a Monday night, but not this Monday night. Anyways, hi, I'm Laura. I refreshed my hair today, and it's annoying me because it's in my face. So, we're gonna cook tonight. We're gonna make chicken, roasted vegetables, and oh, look at that's like a perfect curl. I'll just wear that one. Chicken, roasted vegetables, and farro. I've never had farro. I've never made farro. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I learned how to say yeah if she's watching. I actually Googled it. We're gonna get this out of my face. So I'm gonna make, hold on. I can't talk in here. Okay, I'm gonna make 2 containers of chicken, 10 ounces each. I think I have like 2 or 3 more packs of meat still. That's crazy. Just so we have extra chicken. And then this was what came in the last box. And in this bag, one of the recipes was a honey chipotle chicken. And that's what we used the chicken last night. But in that bag is a farro. So I'm thinking, what does semi-pearled mean? It kind of looks like wheat or barley. I asked Alexa what the benefits were, and she told me there's some good nutrients in it, and it has a lot of fiber and antioxidants. But anyway, I'm thinking like a spinach, creamy spinach. And then this was the picture of what they made. That's the farro, and then they put pepper on theirs, and then I think that's sour cream, which is kind of weird. Oh no. Sour cream and lime zest, honey, and sour cream. It's kind of like a crema. We're not doing that. We're not doing the sour cream. But I was thinking the tomatoes looked good on it. So maybe like a creamy spinach and tomato farro. And also it came with a gigantic bag of these huge mushrooms. So I'm going to put those into the roaster. What else do we have in here? A lime, sour cream, and honey chipotle sauce. I don't think we'll use anything else out of it. But I'm going to cook it in my last chicken stock. So I'm going to get this going. I just have water in the pan on the back burner. And I'm going to add in this chicken stock while we're chatting. And I'm going to add in garlic and onion and some salt. So my roasted vegetables, I've already cut them up. I took one of the zucchinis from the box. I think I have one more left. And I took the little bit of butternut squash I had left, and I took 3 sweet potatoes that were looking a little, they might have been in the misfit box if they were asked to join. They would have been asked to join the misfit box, let's just say that. They're a little sad looking. That's okay. We can still eat them, and they'll be good. I cut them up. There was a couple bad bits. Now they're great. So that is my big bowl of all those things. And then I have all those mushrooms. So and I think I'm just going to cook the chicken on a skillet with probably this. This has been my jam lately. And it's going to just be an easy dinner. Maybe have a salad. I do have some lettuce. I don't know if we need it though, because we have all these roasted vegetables and we'll have the vegetables in the farro. So I have a Tina Tina, do you need to go potty? Who would like to go potty? Tina, can you sit? Tina, sit. Why did you think I was going to hit you with my seasonings? Sit. High five. No. High five. No. Tina, sit. High five. High five. She's giving me high fives with her nose. That's Tina. Tina the Dane. She's going to be 5 at the end of the month. I've had her since she was 8 weeks old. She has really, really, really pretty eyes. But let me take her potty and then we'll cook. Okay. I have, my oven is up to temp. It's at 425. My water is starting to boil. I have all my veggies here. That's what we're working with. I'm going to just oil. Salt. Pepper. Garlic and onion. And then my mom says that you're supposed to put a little bit of sugar, like a pinch. So there's a pinch of sugar. I don't know if it really does anything, but she's my mom, so I just listen to what she tells me to do most of the time. Okay, let's ring off and mix these up. I don't like mushrooms, as we know, like especially like this. But Josh does, and the girls will eat them. And I try to give them stuff that I don't like, because just because I don't like it doesn't mean that they won't. Like, they all like shrimp. I will not, I've never tasted a shrimp, but they all eat it. So that's fine. Figured this would be the best way to get these eaten. And I'll just have all the other veggies.
Yeah? Do you need to get your sister up?
No, she hasn't fallen asleep yet.
Oh. Do you need to let your sister sleep?
Yes. I just smelled this and I think it could use some more seasonings, because that's how we live our lives here. And I'll put a little more oil though. And then I'm just going to do the buttery garlic and herb. This one has garlic, onion, turmeric, lemon, chili, lemon, and butter flavor. Literally garlic and butter flavored. Okay. Give this another little and then we're gonna throw this in. So, chicken, garlic, onion, pepper, smoked paprika, and then Montreal chicken. And some salt. Too much salt. And then I'm going to put just a little oil, massage this in. I turn the farro down. It's just supposed to simmer for like 20 minutes or so per this card. I'm only looking at the card just to cook that, so. A little bit more of this. Ooh, that was like a... Okay. That should be good now. The vegetables are looking good. I don't actually think I want to cook that yet. Oh, wrong one. Because that's only gonna, this chicken's only gonna take a few minutes. So I had to make sure I was recording. I'm gonna rinse off my cutting board and cut the spinach. That seems like a good amount, like my hands, right? Just chop this up. Ooh. Good over chicken. Okay. Mostly I just want the stems cut up. I don't care about the other parts. That's going to shrink a lot. Okay. Cut these in half. And then I think I'm going to cook these separate and then add them in. So I can kind of cook these, I don't know the term for what I want. So I can cook them until they look how my brain is envisioning it. But I'm not ready for that yet either. I'm kind of at a stuck point. I guess I'll mix up the vegetables and then see where those are. Oh, these mushrooms smell disgusting. This butter is melted. I'm going to do the tomatoes first. And then throw the spinach in. Glasses got blasted. There's a moth or a little flying creature. Veggies are almost done. So this was perfect. So I think in my farro, I'm just going to drain it, strain it, and then put a little bit of butter, or maybe even, because this will have butter, see how that is. What is this bug? Can you get away from my dinner, little friend? Ha. Okay, I caught it. I have to put it outside. I washed my hands, but I found the little bug outside. He doesn't need to be in the house, but he doesn't need to be dead. So the big one will probably eat chicken. There's some rice left over. Maybe I can give her some chicken and rice. And some fruit. That's probably just what she's going to have. And then the little ones will eat all of this, so. Let's see. I really don't know what this is supposed to taste like texture-wise. So that'll be a fun experiment. Maybe we'll like it, and that'll be cool to add something else. I was looking at the Baker Creek catalog of seeds today, I'm so excited to finally be able to have like a good sized garden. And I'm thinking of like all the things that I want to preserve, like all the tomato products, because the diced tomatoes I did last year didn't last me very long at all. And they just have some really like beautiful produce, and these other plants that are just great for like making teas and stuff. And my niece wanted to do a tea garden, so we're gonna plant between our two houses, and she has a greenhouse, so we can get a lot of the stuff going. And I was looking at the sunflowers to plant for the chickens, and I'm writing down all of the ones that look good. And in this catalog there's, oh, I'm gonna put my neck out. There's probably 14 pages of tomatoes alone. So I narrow it down to like 10, and I felt sad for the ones I had to leave out. But then I wound up with 2 pages of seeds I want, and I'm like, okay, well that's not gonna happen. I was thinking like $20. I think I'm at like 4,027 at this point. So we're gonna have to narrow that down a little bit, because that's crazy. But I do want, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. I do want to grow as much as we can. And we have the apple tree, and we have the cherry tree, and the peach tree. Did we put a peach tree? That was my Mother's Day, birthday, Valentine's present. And then they messed up. They sent my tree. They were on sale where I got them. I got them at Fast Growing Trees, and the delivery driver put them up the box upside down, and there was like no leaves left on the tree. So I contacted the company, and I was like, I don't know if they're gonna make it, and they have a warranty, but I don't know if they're gonna make it. Like, he just threw the box, and they sent me all new trees free. So I wound up, and they were like, I was like, do you need me to send these back? And they were like, no, you can try and save them. You can throw them away, like whatever you want to do. So I wound up with 3 extra trees. So I was very excited. And I got a willow was my 3rd tree I got. Because growing up, I love to read. I don't do it as ever like I should. I listen to a lot of audiobooks. I'm going to add in the spinach. But I don't just sit and read like a physical book. One, because a lot of my books are still in a box, because that's like the last thing I need to open. But I always have an audiobook going. And growing up, like my child dream was to have 3 reading areas. Like, that's all I cared about. I wanted like a Beauty and the Beast library with a nook in the window to read. And then I wanted, I guess it was like not three, two and a little extra. And then I wanted a willow so that I could go outside and read under the willow. And like my girls could go, we could have picnics. Well, back then I didn't know I was going to have girls. Well, actually, wow, I'm very chatty tonight, aren't I? I actually did think, I'm putting this in, Karen, I think it was Karen told me what it is. I'm putting it in the dog bowl, which is in my microwave so that they don't decide it's dinner time already. I did think I was going to have more than one girl. I thought when I was pregnant the first time it was going to be a boy. Like I swore I was having a boy. And then I had a girl, and I was debating between Indy, which is her name, and Elsie, which, so it was either going to be Indy Violet or Elsie Grace. And when she came out, she just didn't look like the Elsie that I saw in my mind. And I like the name Elsie because that's my initials. My name is Laura. My last name starts with a C. So Elsie is my literal initials. But in my mind, Elsie was this very fair-skinned child with light hair. And the big one did not have light hair. And she's more olive-toned. Also, she's from a different era of life. So I knew, like in my mind though, I could see the second one. I didn't ever see the third one. And that scared me when I was pregnant because I didn't have this vision for her. And I was like, you know how you're crazy when you're pregnant and you get these like weird hormones and fillings. And I like was so worried that I was going to lose the baby because I didn't have a vision of her in my mind, which sounds so crazy now, like that totally crazy. But I was so worried. I cried a couple of times because I thought that was going to happen because I didn't have her. I couldn't envision her in my mind. Anyways, that's my little chat story. How did I get on pregnancy anxiety when I was talking about seeds? That really took a turn, that conversation. Anyways, back to seeds, a happier note. The way our backyard is, oh gosh, I don't know how, it's tiered. There's 3 tiers. And I want to have like sections, like an herb section and like my tomato section. So I need to figure out what I can do to get my list a little lower. I have been saving seeds when I cut up stuff. So even if I can only spend $20, at least I have my other stuff. Chicken is almost done. That one was a little bit thicker, but it's like we're at 160. I just like love reading even just the catalog and like what all of the herbs do and what the carrots, how some are higher in vitamins. I love a catalog. Like I was born in the wrong era. I should have been born in a catalog era, and I was born when catalogs were being phased out. I remember when I was 17 going to community college, I was so excited to pick my classes just so I could read the catalog about classes. That's also when I used to read dissertations for fun. So I'm clearly an oddball. I haven't read a dissertation in a while. And then I went to finish my degree and I had to read all this stuff. And I never read stuff like that anymore. Sometimes I'd read. I just lost my thought. What are those books? The books that you have to get for classes? The thick, a textbook. Oh my gosh. Sometimes if I'm at the thrift store and they have a really cool looking textbook, I might be known to buy it and read it. And it was really funny. I was putting, well, part of our books are unpacked, and I was putting my books with Josh's books, and it's like The Guide to Dinosaurs. Black holes. How you can be a animal keeper. I don't know, it's just really funny, like our books together. We look very nerdy if you were just to look at our books. And then mine's like Schizophrenia for Dummies. I actually do have that. Schizophrenia for Dummies. Child ADHD Brain. Okay, that's coming along. It reminds me of wheat. Growing up, man, you're just like, this is my book I'm writing tonight. Growing up, my mom would soak wheat in water and just leave it on the counter. And I would just eat wheat out of a bowl, just like soaked, nothing on it. And I loved it. And that's what that reminds me of. Interesting. Okay. Enough chatting. I need to see what this child wants for dinner. I was right. She wants lemon rice and some chicken. Another thing I would eat, these are good, was my mom would cut up peaches, and we were in California, so obviously like super good produce. But she would cut up a peach and put it in a bowl with milk, and I would eat it like cereal. Another really odd thing I ate. Okay, all I did was strain that. I'm gonna throw a little butter in it. When I say creamy, I wasn't thinking creamy in the sense like a cream or anything like that. Some cheese. I was gonna put some Parmesan, I think. I think that would be good. So just a little, let me grab that. Some fresh Parmesan in there. That sounded good with those tomatoes and spinach. It's like the finest grater. And I just cooked it to that. It kind of looks like mush. That's okay. I'm gonna put everything in. I didn't even taste it. Oh, it has a good flavor. That's what that looks like. It looks so much better IRL, in real life. Okay, let's taste it. Oh, I think a little more cheese. And a little more garlic and onion. And potentially a little bit more salt depending on what the cheese is. Yeah, just a little bit. Oh, that's good. I like that. Okay, let me plate this up and I'll show you what we got. All right, here's dinner. We have the babies that I'm going to put on her tray. She has everything we have, as well as some smashed blueberries and some pieces of strawberry. This is the middle one. She has everything we do too. She has the mushrooms and some strawberries. This is the big one. She has blueberries, strawberries, an orange, lemon rice, and some chicken. And that's what ours looks like. I think it looks pretty good. The farro is actually very tasty. So, thanks for cooking with me. We will see you tomorrow. Last night's tomorrow. Today's day 11. Bye.